Is this thing on?
To another episode of Spooled Life Live. I'm your host, Ram Garcia, and we are in the beautiful Corpus Christi Roy's Bait and Tackle studio where it's hot. I see a lot of people cruising in and out of the shop. I had to wait a little bit at the door, because there's a lot of
You
people.
need some security guards.
Yeah, dude. I feel like we're at that level to where we need like armed security.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of feeling like Ram Kardashian over here, when I come into Roy's. But it's good, man. I love it, dude. It's nice and hot. It's humid.
It ain't that bad.
You definitely don't need an undershirt
Nah.
right now. You're gonna be sweating if you do get an undershirt here in the area.
I just take my shirt off.
It's humid.
Yeah.
It's real humid.
Oh yeah.
There's no rain in the forecast. Perfect time to either be fishing or barbecuing.
Man, I'm telling you.
Right.
Telling you.
If you cruise downtown, there's a lot of people around that statue we like to call the Selena statue,
Mm-hmm.
right? We love the Selena statue. Do not mess with the Selena statue. If you do mess with it, you're going to get into some big trouble. You might have to call the Koch law firm.
They'll find you.
Yeah. The Koch law firm will protect you any means possible. If they cannot protect you, they will make your time there a little bit more less, right? At least they'll try, right? Roy's Bait and Tackle for sure. One of our headline sponsors. If y'all are in the area fishing, cruise by, man. We have a little bit of everything. We have definitely the things that work and a little bit of the stuff that doesn't work. Not everything works.
Nah.
You have to have a little bit of something to catch something.
Okay.
Whether it works or not, I feel like the confidence, if you have confidence in what you use.
Man, I've been told that's half the thing right there. If it's all about confidence.
What I like to do is come through the aisles and see what's missing.
Really?
And if there's only one left,
that's the one you're gonna get.
That means everybody's buying.
I just figured
and it's doing good. You know what I mean?
I just figured it's a stocking problem. That's a good way.
There you go, Andrew. We have to get Beefy involved. Beefy's one of the lure managers over here. We might have to. That's true, man. Man, you might get Beefy in trouble. Sarge Custom Rods, right? I left my paper. Let me see your paper here. Sarge Custom Rods. If you're gonna catch them, guys, man, and now, especially now that we could catch 5 trout again. Starting today.
I was about to say when
starting today.
Was it 3 before then?
It was 3. Right? It was 10. Then they took that away from us. Right? They took it away.
Right.
And they told us we could only catch 5.
Remember that?
Then the freeze happened.
Yeah.
We could only catch 3.
So that's been what, 2 years?
It's been a while, man. It's been a while.
Feels like forever.
Since we've had any. Well, we had a pretty hard freeze last year, I believe, right?
Yeah. No.
I don't think it was enough freeze to hurt them, right? The last freeze was, obviously, I think, right?
Man, who knows?
That's up in the
that ain't up to us.
Yeah, that's
apparently, unfortunately,
that's up to Jesus. You know what I mean? It's not up to Texas Parks and.
It's up to the J-Man.
Yeah, dude, it's not up to Texas Parks and Wildlife. I feel right. Well, long story short, they gave us back our 5.
I didn't know that. That's
today at midnight.
Oh, it's
last night.
Oh, okay.
Last night midnight was turned into today, and now we could catch 5.
Nice.
Right? Are a lot of speckled trout gonna lose their lives? Probably.
Well, there's
right?
more.
Well, you are entitled to 5 now. Hey, I'm going fishing. Can I keep 5? Yes. Can I post a picture on Facebook with my 5 and not everybody get mad? Man, that's
good luck.
Yeah, that's gonna be a.
You're either awesome or you're a scumbag.
Yeah, are you gonna get messages on your DMs? Hey, man, dude, you've been keeping everything out there. Well, I can. I can keep what I'm entitled to, right? I mean, do you have to keep them all?
No.
right? But can you keep five?
Absolutely.
Goddamn right. You can
Pick the
keep
best
five.
ones.
You know what? Let's do
I just finished
let's
this one.
open one of these.
Sorry. I messed it up.
Let's open one of these up and let's drink to the speckled trout.
Let's do it.
This is for you all, for the speckled trout.
This stuff is amazing.
Yep.
I haven't had this quite a while.
This is for the speckled trout. Good luck.
Mm-hmm. Goodness. Wow.
And that's good,
Oh,
right? Let's cover it up
yeah.
with a.
Good.
I don't want to say it yet.
Okay.
I don't want to say it yet.
All right.
I don't want to.
Be secretive. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to give you your glory. Right?
Okay. That's
I don't want to blow it.
yeah.
Sarge Custom Rods, Forever Last Gear, Sims Fishing Gear, keeping me nice and cool right now. Right, button up. You know, I'm looking. I felt like today was a button up kind of day.
You got them pearls now?
Yeah, pearls. Now I haven't worn a button up since prom 2001. Right. Well, I take it back. I wore one when I got married. A button up. You know, JRZ Lure, Z Pro Lithium, Sticky Pants Fishing, Cito Corpus Christi. Man, I would say that you wouldn't need Cito today because it's a perfect day, perfect weekend. But dude, you never know. It ain't about the weather when it comes to protection on the water. Man, your boat could your motor could give out. And then what are you gonna do?
How about your hull start to fall? It's happened to
Yeah.
me.
Oh,
Happened to
really?
me. Yep. Had to call a buddy come get me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily he was around.
Yeah. And if your buddy wasn't around, you'd be spending a lot of money.
Probably still be there.
Yeah, we you would have created a reef.
That's right. It's a nice reef. Hey, it's
Yeah.
a nice red reef you got there. Yeah.
They said they would call you and be like, "Hey, did you leave something behind fishing over here in
Yeah, it's just a my collection out
over
there.
there in the Oso?" No, I don't even own a boat. Actually, well, your TX numbers are floating out of the
Yeah.
water over here. No,
That's how
so,
they get you.
that boat's gone. It was in my backyard
Yeah.
yesterday.
Stolen.
Yeah, what
Stolen.
the
Just
hell,
noticed it after a year.
man? But you never know. I want to say that if you have sea tow, I don't own a boat. I own about 6 kayaks, but I don't own a boat. Right? I wonder. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I wonder if I have a sea tow membership and I don't own a boat,
Mm-hmm.
and you invite me that has a boat, and I have a membership, if we could use that
Man,
membership.
that's a good question.
Man, dude, I'm telling you, the good questions come out of Spooled Life Live.
Okay. So do you know the answer?
I don't know. Somebody,
You can't call them.
Cito, they're watching. They're watching. Cito, answer that question. If I have a membership and I do not have a boat, can I still use my membership in somebody else's boat?
That's a good
Or when you apply for this membership, you got to put like your TX numbers and this is the boat I'm using and this is the motor size. That way they got an idea of what boat
right
to
size,
take out to help, right?
it's a good idea. Or maybe an extra like, well, we got the gold with the platinum, an extra little bit amount here.
Yeah.
Then you're covered on all boats. That's another one.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
Right? Man,
Like the you
be
got
their salesman.
like you got the bronze, you got the gold,
That's right.
you got the platinum,
Go double platinum.
and then you got the Spooled Life Live
There
edition.
you go.
You know what I mean? That covers
I should give you a cut, man.
even if your car breaks down. These dudes are gonna
My
come.
Vespa broke down on the way to work.
They're gonna come. Which one's mine here?
That one faces
Right.
you.
All right.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
This one's to Cito,
Mhm.
and this is to the rest of the Spooled Life Live headline sponsors.
Absolutely. Sponsors are
Carbach Brewery.
oh goodness.
And what are we drinking today? Carbach Crawford Bach. It's got the Houston Astros logo on it. Of course, we're Astros fans here.
Mm-hmm.
A home run every time. I'm gonna read a little bit here. Right? A classic ballpark beer. What's even easier than jacking a dinger into the Crawford boxes? How about cracking open a delicious Crawford Bach?
Oh, so they must have something in like with Houston Astros. I mean, of course, right?
Oh yeah, they're the home of Houston Astros.
But I imagine like it's a lot of money in that.
They're the home of the Houston Astros, and they're the home of Spool Lifeline.
Oh, there you go.
That's a huge
It's
accomplishment
top
for them.
two.
Yeah,
Top two.
man, that's huge, dude.
Huge.
Man, let's get started.
All right.
What do you
I
think?
thought we were already. I thought we were done.
Right? We started a little late, guys. We had some what I like to call technical difficulties.
Being me. Yeah.
Yeah. You were late. Were you late?
Yeah, I was late, dude.
Right. It's a big production now, getting set up with this stuff. If y'all were here looking that way towards Joe Alcala over there at the Fly booth, it would seem like we're full blown DJ mode at a quinceañera right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm ready to hit these buttons. I just don't know if I hit the buttons.
Well, they're colorful. I just don't know
Oh,
what
dude,
they
I'm
do.
telling you, man. We might need to do like a behind the scenes,
No, that would be a good one.
right? Or set up like an additional camera back here
But yeah.
and have like Joe Rogan over there, just just
Kind of a secondary
You
camera
know,
every once in a while you flip it.
yeah. Like now I'm
Then you can go to you and then
Yeah.
close up on me and I go, oh, look at that.
yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to step up this.
Man, we're
thing.
jiving right now.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
I have none other local.
Yeah.
I mean, close enough to be local, right?
Portland.
Yeah, Portland's very
Portland,
own.
Ingleside,
Ingleside too.
Ingleside.
Ingleside High.
Yes.
Shout out to
01.
Ingleside High.
Go Big Blue.
Oh, one. Oh man, so you're around 40.
Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
a one as well.
Ooh.
Robstown though.
Oh, Robe.
You're in Robstown colors.
My wife's from Robe.
Go red.
Oh, whatever. Cotton pickers.
Go red, guys. It was a hell of a run last year to state.
Yeah.
Hey, unfortunately we didn't make it, but they
Yeah.
still,
They're pretty good. I'll give them that.
That's a big deal, man. When you're in high school, that's all you think about. Especially if you're an athlete.
Oh, that's all you think about. Well, yeah.
It sucks though if you're the only one thinking about it.
That's right.
Sometimes
No one else thinking about it but you, and you're like, what do I do now?
Yeah. Man, I remember when I was there, all I could think about was the Whataburger afterwards.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
The bus stop.
Yeah.
Or you mean after the game?
Oh, yeah, after the
everyone
game.
meets up.
Yeah.
Because we ain't got no cell phones.
No.
I got a pager, but I ain't got no payphone money.
Yeah, but the pager wasn't for baseball. You know what I'm
No.
saying? You know what I mean? You get that 911,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or you get like the boobless.
Oh, I never got that one. I wasn't
No?
that cool, bro.
What other ones were there?
49683568.
Oh, what was that one?
That means I love you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's hardcore. Yeah.
I thought that was like a Nintendo.
No.
Nintendo
Told me that one. It was in the
secret.
back of a car, and I was like, "Whose number?" And I read out. My mom was like, "Hey, dummy, figure out what that means in keypad of a phone." And I was like, "Oh." She's like, "Yeah, even I figured that out." I was like, "Yeah, thanks."
Man, that's
She's on.
Oh, because at that time you had 3 letters
Yeah.
on the numbers, and you have to like
ABC.
you have to hit that one 3 times to get C and stuff
So
like
you're
that.
playing. You're playing Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Or playing Jeopardy, trying to figure out what. Yeah.
Yeah, I miss those days, dude. Life was so much simpler.
Yeah.
I think that at that time it was 15 trout you could keep. You know what I mean? Right? There's a lot of people that are like, man, I can care less about them trout. They want those redfish.
Yeah, man. Even redfish, especially, is. Man, I love the fight of the redfish.
Yeah.
That's that digging down. You're like, oh goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. The
Man,
trout's fun. You're just kind of sitting on top of the water a little bit. When they go dig back down, oh Lord, gives you that rush.
Man, I guarantee you, there's at least out of the thousands that are watching right now, we're worldwide.
Worldwide,
thousands of people that are watching around. Somebody is saying, "Who in the hell is this guy in the red shirt?"
He's annoying me.
You know, they've already been on for 14 minutes. Who in the hell is this
random guy walked in?
Man, I got none other than Portland-ish, Ingleside-ish,
yeah,
Rockport-ish,
and
Taft-ish.
Yeah, Ingleside, Portland, Taft, all that. But I'm actually originally from Ingleside, and I live in Portland.
Older Harbor Bridge-ish.
Old Harbor Bridge, bro.
Right. I got none other than Battlin BBQ's very own Mr. Yoder in the house.
All right.
Thank you so much. I wish I could hit that button. I need I need I need to learn how to use these buttons,
You
man.
gotta, you gotta Google it or something. I don't know what you.
I mean, I could hit it. What I'm afraid of,
what it'll do.
is them not letting me use my content. Because
Uh,
now copyright.
gotta watch
Right.
out.
Man, I had a show months ago. Been doing this for a couple years already. I had a show months ago that Facebook picked up on the background music.
Yeah, they mute you,
Yeah, they
right?
didn't let me use it. They
Yeah,
didn't let me use it,
yeah.
man.
And sometimes you have to say not my music in the background, but I don't even know how that makes any sense.
Yeah. Well, I didn't do that. Now I know because they've done it twice. The second time I read what they were saying, and I clicked, hey, this isn't me. Send the robot to review it. You know what I mean? And they let me keep it. The first time, I was like, okay, I get it. I won't do it again. Hey, you're not going to do it again. But guess what? We're not going to let you use this either.
See, here's what you do: is you get me and my friends do a karaoke version of the song, and then you play in
Oh,
the background, and then you're good.
so you want to have like a Spool Life Live karaoke
Yeah,
showdown?
why not?
Uh,
Top, yeah.
that'd be good. But only Tejano songs.
Like I don't, I can do the grito. That's about it.
Let's see. Give us your best grito.
Is I, you really want me to do it?
Well, we'll wait. We'll wait a couple. Let's get a couple car
Yeah,
box in,
yeah.
and then
Let's,
we'll
yeah,
have a
let's, yeah.
grito competition.
Bro, I
Right?
won. What was it 2003? I won the in Puerto Aransas, the sea sculptures when they were still a thing. They had a grito contest, and I won it in 2002 or
What?
three. I can't remember. Yeah,
How come I don't hear about these things?
because it was 2002, 2003.
What about like a habanero eating contest?
Ah, I'm dead. Not
You
gonna
you
do it.
can't throw a grito. You can't have a badass grito without.
I mean, I'll a bell pepper. That's about as far as
Yeah,
I'll go.
right. That's pepper,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Man, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
um,
Yeah, well, that was a great show.
good job.
We've
See
already
y'all
been an
later.
hour. We've already been an hour.
Oh,
Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
so name's Brian Yoder. So I've been living, went to school in Ingleside, graduated there. Of course, after that, met my wife at work. Ended up, getting married and moved to Portland. So our thing was Ingleside. She's like, so we call it Ingletucky. Excuse me.
There you go.
We call it Ingletucky, right? Because it's not like trash or anything. It's just like at the Wild West a little bit. It's still like old school,
Yeah.
right?
People
And
are in horses.
yeah, well, and so my wife's from Robstown. She's like, well, I don't know, Robstown is kind of the same thing, but on the
Go
other end
red.
of the spectrum, right?
First, you must believe.
Goodness. So we made a pact. She's like, all right, in the middle, we're gonna live in Portland or Rockport. So chose Portland and been good ever since. And but anyway, so back kind of like so Battlin BBQ. I'll just throw it out there. So Battlin BBQ, we had a friend of ours that graduated in this class of '01. Holla to Shane Martin. How are you doing?
But first, a little bit more about you.
Oh, more.
Outdoors.
Okay. You want to go that? Okay.
Are you an outdoorsy person?
As in like drinking on porches? Yeah.
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 So I seen that you brought up a pack of lures.
I did. You know why?
Why?
Because if you asked me what my favorite ones were, it was these guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Down south.
Down south.
Down south makes a good lure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's show it. Let's see what let's see what we got. So this one here that we're gonna showcase that you could buy here at Roy's Bait and Tackle, of course, is the burner burner shad, right? I think.
And I hear a thing about people do the fluorescent tail, yay or nay. I mean, it's like I hear people
Yeah.
say half and half.
I like the fluorescent
I
tail.
dig it.
Chartreuse tail.
Sometimes that's the only thing that gets bit, but
Yeah.
you take it.
I mean, it's like we said earlier. If you have faith in your lures, what else? What's another good word?
Confidence.
Confidence.
Yeah.
One more.
I'm not a dictionary.
No, no. If you have one of those three, uh, I feel like you do good, man.
Yeah.
If you come in and you're like, man, well, I don't know, uh, what's your favorite color? Well, it's blue.
Yeah.
I mean,
It don't really matter.
I've never been fishing before. Just I don't even have a fishing. You know what I mean? Come into Roy's Bait and Tackle, guys. These guys here, the staff here at Roy's Bait and Tackle, are going to get you everything you need to be successful on the water.
This place is huge, by the way.
And if you ain't successful on the water,
We're going to be successful at.
keep on trying. I mean, guys, it's not about catching fish, right? Man,
Kind of is.
I'm going to tell you something right now, dude. It was catch 3 speckled trout,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It was tough for some people to catch 3. It went from 5 to being tough to catch 5, and everybody was catching 3. So Texas Parks and Wildlife told us, hey, guess what? You can only catch 3. And then it was tough for them to catch 3.
But then you can limit out. You're like, I limited out, bro.
Yeah, but
But it's
some
only
of
3.
some of them couldn't even catch 3.
Wow. That's probably
And now it's
one
5.
Yeah.
Wonder if all the little speckled trout are out there thinking, man, what's his name didn't come back last night after midnight. He didn't come back home. You know what I mean? Where's he at?
JJ. Where's JJ?
Yeah, dude. Man, dude.
Saw him freak out a little bit and he's gone.
Yeah, they were, dude. After midnight, yesterday there was 5 of us. There's only 3 of us. You know what I
I
mean?
always thought about that.
It's tough, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, man. I get the whole. Don't think that Spool Life Live is just about keeping everything that gets on the hook, right?
Yeah.
I get conservation. I mean, I participate in the CCA events. You know, I participate in catch and release, right? Do I agree on the giving us back 5? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What I think should have happened was instead of taking away, I feel that they should have hired more game wardens.
Really?
Hire more game wardens to enforce the law to the people that are using that to their advantage, right?
Okay.
Guides. Guides kept 3 every single day. Some of them. They kept 5 every single day when they were allowed 5. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of guides this morning that are keeping 5 right now. But guides, don't get mad at me, man. I mean, don't go and delete.
We're just talking.
Don't go and delete the group, right? This is going to the guides that are doing that, right? There's a lot of guides that are, hey, guess what? I read some posts earlier this morning. Guess what? I'm going to still keep the 3
Mm-hmm.
in effect on my boat. If you charter us, you're only going to be able to keep 3. And the dimensions as well, right? I think I think now you're allowed to keep 1 over 25. Now I think they said something about 17 or something like that. Man, but guys, this isn't about the speckled trout. Tell us what this is really about. Because this is a big deal.
Okay.
We brought these people on. I say these people, this group on a couple months back, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was the show with the Speckled Truth. We brought him on for intro on I want to say y'all had an event going on. But tell us a little bit about Battlin BBQ.
I can do that. Battlin BBQ.
Battlin BBQ
Busy about
in the house.
in the hizzy.
Hell yeah.
No, we basically short story. We had a friend in class of 2001.
There you go.
His kid had cancer, found out about it, and they're like, "Hey, what can we do to help?" You know, you have the story said, "Hey, we can do serve food. You know, people do like chicken plates, things like that.
Right.
You know, can we do donations?" And friend Amanda, at the time was our VP, she said, "Hey, well, don't you like doing cook-offs?" I said, "Well, yeah." And she's like, "Why don't we do that?" So that's a brilliant idea to have a cook-off. And sure enough,
It was a cook-off.
it was a cook-off.
It wasn't a barbecue.
Yeah.
It wasn't barbecue.
Cook-off.
Okay.
It was a cook-off. We had 19 teams show up, and you had trophies and all that stuff. Had
What'd they
sponsors,
cook?
brisket ribs and chicken.
And so it was towards barbecue.
Yeah,
Still
yeah. I was straight up
from the
barbecue
beginning.
cooking.
Okay.
Oh yeah. But it was an easier way to do it was, we all like cooking. Like, hey, let's try it out. And sure enough, it was a hit.
Yeah.
So we kept
Where
selling
was
it.
it held at over there in Portland?
Ingleside.
Ingleside.
So we do it at Ingleside every year, hometown.
Okay.
So
Oh wow.
after the first year, and we did it. The first year was like on the side of the road, dude, like right in the middle between a park and houses. Like they're like, you can use this road. We're like, cool, thank you, appreciate it. And then the next year, like, well, why don't you, rent the park?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we got the big Simmons Park, all nice and stuff, and do it. And they're like, you're after like, hey, we would like for you to do this every year. We'll help sponsor y'all
Is
and
that
do
right
these
there by
events.
Floyd's?
The old Floyd's, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know.
Floyd's is good.
Oh my goodness, yeah. But yeah, no Simmons Park. So we've been doing it every year, and it's been a hit. And man, it's been killer. We've gone from having 19 teams. I think our biggest cook-off had 56 teams.
Oh wow.
And I actually wrote the Congressman Jay Lozano, his congressman, or sorry, a state representative for us in the county, in Oasis, I mean San Patricio County, and he ended up reading us a whole spiel. Basically, made us a state championship cook-off, which is a really big deal.
Oh
So
wow.
it's been trial and error, getting things. We have issues. We have cook-off, have a problem,
Yeah.
fix it. We're actually getting to where it's a lot less hiccups. You listen to people have recommendations. You keep going that way, and man, we got another one coming up in October. It's going to be killer. It's going to be awesome.
And you're the president.
I am the El Presidente. Yes, that
Oh,
would be
okay.
me. Yeah,
So that's a big deal, man.
it is.
Especially when you have a congressman, state representatives.
Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised that even happened.
Who else could who else is watching?
I don't know. Castro, if he's dead.
Biden?
I don't think he knows what he's watching.
Right. I don't think he could eat barbecue anymore. Right.
He's make him some noodle.
Everybody just deleted themselves off the show. I'm just kidding. That's a big deal, man. For 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 that when you say, okay, I'm trying to put myself in your shoes,
Mhm.
right? When you tell yourselves, of course, you're with your friends, right? And you're like, man, I want to do this, right? And your buddies start to laugh at you, and you're like, man, dude, that'll never work. You know what I mean? To have the passion that you have to, we're gonna get into what Battlin BBQ actually supports. You know what I
Okay.
mean, and stuff like that.
Right.
But to have that to say, you know what, I want to do this. I'm going to do this, and I don't really give a damn
Well, that's how people
who
should
even
think.
supports us,
But
right?
I'll tell you one thing is not one person told me you can't do it.
Really?
Not a one. And I've had help support from the community, friends, family ever since. I've never had a person that said, you did this wrong. You're bad at this. You can't do it.
Yeah.
How can I help? What can I do? I can volunteer. I can be on the board. What do you need from me?
Yeah.
Like that. So I'm a very lucky man to have
Yeah,
people
dude, for
behind
sure.
me, board members, volunteers, family, friends, community, city of Ingleside, all those people,
Yeah.
teachers. I mean, everyone supports us.
Because I was cruising through the website, and there's a lot of people involved.
There is.
It's not just El Presidente,
No, of
right?
course not. No,
There's a lot of
absolutely.
people. I mean, it would be overwhelming
Yeah.
to do it all by
I
yourself,
couldn't do it by myself.
right?
There's no way I have, including me, there's 12 board members. I mean, 16, excuse me.
Right.
So there's 16 of us, and so there's a few things I do on my own, like as far as getting sponsors or not sponsors, but um, picking like, hey, we're going to use this people this year do tents, things like that. We all help with getting sponsors, but overall, when we had the big deal things agreements, who are we going to sponsor this year? What are we going to do? What is the whole agreement? We all come up as a board. We meet and we make decisions. We may fight a little bit, argue here and
Right.
there, but it overall, you have to
That's
have
good.
that type of democracy
Yeah, that's good
energy.
to challenge
Because I used to
each other.
I'd bang the gavel. Now it's going to be this way, and they're like, no, you got to listen to us. And
Yeah.
sure enough, it actually went a lot better that way.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I have the people I have.
So what does Battlin BBQ do?
We raise funds, like financial funds for children in the I guess you would call it Tri-County area, the coastal bend per se,
Okay.
For basically support of the family of children that have cancer. So like I said, start with my friend first, and so now what we do is we have an application process. You go to our website, starting like usually it's in like between May and to July, and any family, you just do a quick thing, you send it out. We look at it and it basically says it just say basically my doctor so and so, and this person has cancer and they're under the age of 18 years old. And so basically it's kind of a crap, because you call it crap shot, is we only have so much sponsorship for so much.
Right.
The more sponsorship, the more people we can do. So like we've had 4, 5, or 6 families, and we literally do the pick out of the hat. And it's unfortunate we
Yeah,
can't support everybody.
that's true.
And I wish we can, but what we do, the people don't get picked, get right back in the pile for the next
Mm,
team. And until we become bigger, and hopefully someday we can do multiple families. We've done 2 families before a few times, and it works out good. Hopefully we can do more, but uh, we're just glad we can keep doing this. You know what I mean? It's amazing to see, all these people come together, and man, these families, they're just like, oh, what do I do? Sit back, enjoy yourself, just come to the event if you
they're
can,
at
and
the
have a
event
good, yeah, every
if
year.
possible.
Every year we have almost every single family we've supported. They come to our event every year. They're like sorry, teammate, and who um all they have like make shirts and stuff,
Oh
and they
yeah,
and they just show up their family, and it's a support thing. They
yeah.
buy a few things and say thank you to everybody, and and it's awesome. You see these whole or their teams. It's so cool to
Oh
watch.
yeah, dude.
Oh, it's awesome.
There was I was talking to my wife about it before because it's to me, right? It's a touchy subject
Yeah,
because there's a lot of emotions
yeah,
going on, dude,
absolutely.
when you have cancer, right?
Yeah.
From especially when it's your own kid,
Yeah, I mean, I
dude.
don't like putting that in my head, but yeah, I've seen
But
it.
that's what Battlin BBQ is, right?
Yes,
18 and under,
correct.
supporting kids, supporting families, supporting kids, supporting the whole team of when you get cancer, right?
Yeah. That's where the Battlin barbecue came from, is so benefiting children battling cancer.
Yeah.
And so I was like, Battlin barbecue sounds like a good name. They're like, cool, let's do it. All
Yeah.
right, let's get it written up. IRS, send it out, be a nonprofit.
It's
Boom.
a good name, dude. It's
Eh,
good.
people always spell it with a G, but it is what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Baglin.
Battling.
Ba-
I made a little country swing on Battling barbecue.
yeah, Battling
Yeah.
barbecue. Yeah, they right. Battling bar. But when I hear Battling barbecue, like you're battling something,
Yeah. You're
and all
battling.
the barbecuers
No, they're
battling as
duking it
well,
out.
right?
They're duking it out. We've had some really big teams come through.
A couple of months ago, when I had Amanda on the show, I was going to be a judge.
Yeah, you didn't show up.
What happened to that?
You tell me.
Well, I think there was some sort of something that happened. Was it on my end?
Pretty sure.
Man, dude, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be the judge of
Oh,
the next one.
oh yeah.
When is it? October.
October 21st at N.O. Simmons Park in Ingleside, right?
Oh,
So
it's in Ingleside.
it's in Ingleside every year.
Ever.
You got to make that. It ain't that far, dude.
No?
No,
All right.
15 minutes, maybe
Oh, yeah.
15.
That's all you could eat.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we actually do have signups for judges because you
Mm-mm.
have to have we have so many teams, you have to have like 15 to 20 judges per category. So of course everyone like, all right, it's open. People brisket, I want to do brisket, and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
brisket's a
And then
good
the
one.
chicken, they're like, oh come on,
Also, it's not a, hey, guess what? You're a judge and you have to judge everything.
no.
You're a judge and we're going to pick what you
I
judge.
haven't met one person that can judge all three and not be miserable.
Oh, yeah.
It's too much food.
Oh, because there's so many
It's so many
teams.
teams. You
Yeah.
got, 50, 60 teams going on there. You're
Right.
trying a piece of brisket. You try 60 pieces of brisket alone.
Oh, wow.
But they do divide the tables up a certain way sometimes. But then you have what you call like a champ, they get the better ones and they go to the big table. Well, if you're at the big table, you're down in it twice, dude.
Yeah.
You're full.
You're like, oh, man, oh, man, that judge ate two pieces of mine. You know what I mean? We all know which one he's getting, right?
Yeah, that's right. But you can't have your stuff marked, so that's a good thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, now I've seen people try to like make so you can actually judge. So you said, I'm saying I'm doing it right. Say I make a mark on like, hey man, go ahead and judge out there. If you see a mark underneath the tray, an X on the styrofoam, that's my team. I've seen it all.
Really?
Seen it all.
Also, man, there's cheaters
Well,
out there.
yeah, I mean they're going for like $8,000 prizes and stuff.
Oh, wow.
You win our competition, you have a chance to go to the national championship.
So this isn't just and it's weird to say, but this isn't just about uh, you could when you enter this barbecue competition as a barbecue team,
Right.
you could win something for yourself as well.
Absolutely.
Oh wow. And that's thousands of dollars.
If you're good enough, absolutely.
That's first place.
First place, grand champion, reserve grand champion.
So I can imagine. I've never been to an event, so I'm trying to see it in my head to where I'm cruising down Ingleside
Mm-hmm.
and I cruise up to the old Floyd's and I tell myself, okay, do I want the chicken fried steak or do I want some damn good barbecue?
You better turn around and go to that barbecue, big boy.
Oh, you already passed it. If
Oh,
you're at
you know,
If you're at
plus,
the old Floyd's, you passed it.
yeah.
All right. So you turn around
It's
and
catty cordy from the Waterbury. I mean, you can't. It's a huge park on your ride. You can't
yeah.
miss it.
What is the entry fee to get into
It's
this
200.
to,
It's $200
for the
whole team.
for just the person that's going to cruise in
Oh, it's just to cook or just to go?
just to check it out?
Oh, it's free.
Okay.
Yeah, we
So
don't we don't charge.
how does the Battlin BBQ get the funding to give to the parents? Is that just the entry fee goes
So
to
this is I could break it down as about as fast and simple as I can. Is you have sponsors. Sponsors help us get the event going. Kick it up. Get tents. We get bands.
it's a
We
big
get
deal.
all that stuff.
Oh, bands too.
Dude, we got a wrestling.
Oh
We
wow.
have live wrestling.
Oh,
Okay.
I'd love to enter that.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's awesome.
Can anybody enter that or it's just
Nah, well, we had a clown one time actually
win?
win. I swear to God,
For real?
funniest thing I ever seen. He just used his big clown foot and knocked this dude on the ground.
Oh, he was full blown clown outfit.
Yeah, he was doing stuff for the kids. They said, "Hey, the clown's fighting." I'm like, "Oh man, what's going on at the club?" He's in there in the ring. He's just knocked some kid with his big boot, and they gave him a big old belt.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but but yeah. Anyway, so yeah,
And that wasn't even
no, it was not
planned.
planned. No, they're
Wow.
like, "Hey man, the kids want you to fight," and he's like, "I'll do it."
Yeah.
But yeah,
Beat him up. Beat him up making these balloons.
didn't care. But yeah, sponsors, and then so we have the city of Ingleside behind us. That hot funds basically, if because we bring a lot of people in that does hotels and things, and they bring it, and basically they will pay us back for certain types of things we've rented, but we can't do it without sponsors. So the sponsors,
Right.
and then so then we make money off selling beer, selling barbecue, vendors.
There's beer.
There's always beer. Yeah, always beer. LNF distributors, holler at you.
Shout
Doing
out
it
to
for the
them,
shout
man.
outs. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's where Carbuck is as well.
Is it?
L enough distributors
Oh,
here local.
I'll have 'em I'll
Right?
make it I'll make sure they have it tapped at her.
Say they supply LNF distributor
Uh-huh.
is the supplier of the beer, like to the 7-Elevens, to the Circle K's,
Yeah, well, depends on the beer
to the
because they
HEBs,
do because you got Andrews.
to
Andrews
the
is doing the
Eckerts,
Millers. So,
to the Super S's,
mhm.
to the Wins,
I don't even know what wins
the
is.
Montgomery Wards.
You're trying. You're overstepping.
Right. Man, maybe I'm wrong, dude.
You might. I don't
Is it
know.
Andrews distributing?
Andrews and LF is different. It depends on the beer. So if like
I'm gonna
Miller
say it
product
tells that.
is Andrews, and you go like Budweiser type products and all that is on LNF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just makes my mouth water. All of those. All of those are good.
No, they are.
You know, supporting local organizations.
Absolutely.
It's the most important part.
Yeah, they came asking us and stuff like,
Oh, really?
"What can we do?" And I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome to have this kind of support we got. But back to the truck real quick is so basically real quick, so the family fund. So whatever we make,
Mhm.
all things together, everything paid for, everything reimbursed, all the madness. At the very end, we keep $1,000. The rest goes to the family. That's it. There's
Right.
no, we're going to keep this for that, or you only keep 40%. No, every every dime goes to them, and we keep $1,000 just for startup money to run our website, which I run, and for Adobe, all these things to do flyers and stuff, and that's it.
Right.
And so, yeah, that's the kicker because they always get asked, well, how much do you keep? I'm like $1,000. Like, well, what's your percentage? Like, whatever it is, we keep $1,000. That's it.
Yeah.
They're like, really? I'm like, yeah,
Everybody wants to know how much you make,
dude. They ask, man, they ask. I
right?
could tell you, but the newspaper, we're not going to publish your stuff unless you tell me how much. And I'm like, well, deal with it.
Oh
They
yeah.
don't want you to. They don't want you to tell people
Yeah.
because then you may have people at handouts or they just don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Leave them alone.
I think it might be more of it's like fair, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm gonna get Mr. Yoder and I'm also gonna get Texas beer salts.
Man.
And Texas beer salts will be like, hey, well, how much is the odor putting in? Well, he's putting in $3 million.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm out. No, just kidding,
So this Texas beer you're talking about here, have you tried it?
bro. I'm gonna I'm gonna let you be the first one.
I would like to.
But first,
Well,
I want to go back to what we were talking about.
oh, yeah, the beers are getting me. Sorry.
It's a big deal, guys. For especially for the members that have kids, right? Because they could put themselves in this situation, and everybody knows somebody that has
Yeah.
been in a situation like this, right?
Yes.
And it's hard, dude,
Mm-hmm.
especially for a child, right? That you're the parents, you want the man, dude, you want the best for your kid, right?
Absolutely.
And for something like this, not necessarily to get in the way of life, right? But to because I don't see it as getting in the way, but to be put in this situation to have to deal with,
Yeah.
it's hard, dude.
It's something you don't want to think about so
What are
often.
the monies that the families get?
Mm-hmm.
Just give me a quick list. I read it on the website of what the funding can go to. We got hotels that
Mm-hmm.
you got to pay for, the families, right?
Work leave is a big one.
Work,
A lot of this, so that you have to have usually a parent or guardian with you at all times since you're a
right?
child,
Yep,
right? And so they either have to quit work, leave work, unpaid most of the time, unless you have a really good company that does it. So
right,
you have one person working at home, and one other person that's usually MD Anderson, which is praise them. They're amazing
mm,
people. They do a lot. They do help. There's organizations that help support you to get, rooms and stuff. But overall, you're still kind of stuck on your own at the very end. So
right,
then you have one income if you didn't have one income. And then sometimes it's, people lose their jobs. They want to take, and then, some companies don't care. They're like, well, you missed this work though. It's awful.
yeah,
Yeah. So it's a lot of stuff. And so basically our stuff goes to, travel. You've got a lot of traveling. So you'll have to go stay 3, 4 days just for a simple not a procedure, but, intake, right? You got to pay for your room, you got to pay for gas, you got to be off work, and it's so basically we're paying for basically kind of whatever you want. So it may not got go to like the insurance costs, but it's up to them. But some of these kids, they're in a rough spot. Hey, what if instead of us worrying about everything bad going on, how about we take a little trip to Slitterbond, just us and the
yeah,
family? Go for it.
right,
Can we? Yeah, it's your money. Do it. So that's why I don't tell people how much they make. Well, so
yeah,
am I going to get in trouble? No. Do it. Tell people if you want. I would love to see someone to tell you you're doing something wrong. I will fight them myself
yeah,
because you go to Disney World, you go to something simple. You can go wherever. It's that moment because you kind of don't know what's going to happen,
yeah.
right? I mean, it's unfortunate, but you want to
It's for real.
you want to take a timeout break, bro.
Yeah,
You want to go stop this madness. Let's go here just for a few days and have a good time as a family. And
yeah.
that's one of the best things that I love seeing.
So hearing you say all that, the kid has cancer, but it's dude because, and of course, I've never been in that situation, right? But I have had a sick child, right? And
Yeah.
the parents always feel, dude. I have a crazy story. I had to rush my kid to the hospital one year. Of course, I'm driving, dude, and I'm driving and driving, I'm grinding as fast as I can. And my wife's in the back with her, and she's like, "Man, she stopped breathing." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I'm already in the parking lot, so I'm like,
Jesus.
"Dude, I'm not even gonna find a parking spot, right?
I, I'll just drive
Here's my
into the
parking
hospital.
spot right here." You know? So I go to the back, dude, and I get my daughter, and I run in. Funny story. I run into the waiting room thing,
Hmm.
right? I don't really even know if I'm in the emergency room
Where
section or not.
don't matter.
You know, I just want everything just goes out the window.
Absolutely.
Which is kind of bad, right? Because everybody's been waiting there in the waiting room. But again, guess what? This is my kid.
This is my kid.
Yeah.
I don't care about your broke arm.
No, you
Your
know what
arm
I
don't
mean?
mean nothing. I'll cut it off myself.
Yeah, right. I'll perform surgery.
That's right.
Dr. Garcia is in that class now, right? Man, so I run in there, dude, and I got my daughter right here, and I'm like, dude, I'll come to the window and I'm banging on the window, and the
Yeah, yeah.
security guard comes out, and I had her in both arms, and I see the security right here. So, I get this arm ready, you know what I mean?
Like punch
I
him and run
stay
in.
ready, dude. You know what I mean? So, hey, how are y'all doing? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm in panic mode, dude. I'm like, dude, she stopped breathing, and they look at her and are you sure? And I look at her and she's laughing. You know what I'm like,
What?
dude, what in the hell funny, dude? But at that situation, that time, the parent is in full. I can only
Pure
imagine.
panic.
Yeah, dude, I can only imagine
No, it's awful.
how the parents feel.
Yeah.
So when they come up to you and they say, hey, Mr. Yoder, man, I just want to get my family out, dude.
Mm.
I just want to get away from all this. I want to just disappear from this for even if it's a couple of hours
Weekend.
because I got to come back to it.
Yeah,
You
yeah, you
have
have
to.
you
You
have to.
have to, dude.
Absolutely.
There's no turning away from. There's no going away from it. I just want to get away.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's amazing, dude.
And we've have worked with other kids before too. And as far as like we know they're still going through the process, we'll try to get them a hey, let's go treat yourself to a hooks game. We'll help you out.
Oh yeah,
And we have sponsors and people that help us that too. I know, like one kid's gonna go. He went and watched Astros, stuff like that. Go water parks, and we try to
right,
throw some extra stuff in there even after we sponsor them technically, just to keep in touch with them, and so they have like, you know, take a breather, just go to the water park. Take
right,
a breather, just go watch a game. Take a breather, go to the museum, whatever it is. Go to the USS Lexington,
yeah.
something. And so that's
Just
that's
get away.
it's just to get your mind off it just that long, because that's what matters.
Right,
Absolutely,
dude. That's amazing.
yeah.
Like I want to be part of this.
You should. We
But
are right now, but.
exactly right. That's true. So let's try. I want you to be the first one.
Hmm.
I'm not even gonna open it yet.
Okay.
I mean, it's open,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna open it right now. You are.
Okay.
And I want you to give me your thoughts on it.
All right. Let me see.
Let's open up
Yeah.
the Texas beer salt, right?
How are we doing this?
From here,
Oh,
Texas,
that's fancy already.
Texas made,
That fancy.
right?
What? Shit. See what we got. So I'm gonna do this the old school way.
Just do it any way you want to, dude.
I like a tequila shot.
Hey, this is your show.
That's right. All right. Let's try it out. See what we got. Wow.
Right?
Not too extra. I like that.
When I say gourmet, guys, like I'm talking about gourmet,
Got any tequila?
like with a capital G.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's really good. It doesn't have that that like when you've had those beer salts you buy at the store, it's that kind of like that artificial flavor.
Yeah.
That's straight up. I like that.
Dude, let's read about it. So this is from Bandera, Texas, guys. Texas beer salt. If it's got Texas on it, if it, I'm gonna give you 2 words. I'm gonna give you three. 3 words that to look for when out and about. Right.
Mm-hmm.
You look for Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You look for spooled,
Mm-hmm.
and you look for Battlin.
That's right.
If you're looking for something that ain't got those words in it,
Don't matter.
yeah, it's
Whataburger, I think's in there too.
yeah. Whataburger. Uh, what other? Give me one more good one.
HEB?
HEB, man.
Yeah.
I don't think this is an HEB.
I don't matter.
Yeah.
They need, you don't need HEB. Where you buy it? Where you buy it at?
You got to go to Bandera.
Come
You
on.
got to go to a website, texasbeersalt.com.
I'll be doing that
Yeah.
pretty darn soon.
texassaltco.com. It's Texas Beer Salt. Dude, these guys got these guys are salty
Mm.
because they have jalapeno beer salt.
Shut up.
Yes.
My wife would love stuff like that.
They have just every kind of beer salt imaginable.
That's really good.
And that's gourmet, man.
I'm sorry, you done with it?
Well, I haven't even tried it. I haven't even tried
Well,
yet.
give it a shot. What are you waiting on?
No, I've tried it plenty of times. But
it's not like real like concentrated, kind of like you would like regular salt. It's got like
This is gourmet, man.
mixture, dude.
This is gourmet, dude. Like you're gonna see this on the Discovery Channel. This is, you know what I'm talking about?
Huh?
Like you're gonna see that in culinary art school.
You might.
Like you want to be a chef at Del Mar, you're gonna see that Texas beer salt.
Man, I hope I wonder if they gotta be able to sell down here eventually. There's gotta be someone. That's amazing. If someone take if HEB or whoever tasted that,
Dude,
they would be like, "How can I get you in my store?"
they'd go out of
Serious.
business.
Hell, they wouldn't be able to keep up. It's
But they'd
good.
go out of business because they'd become billionaires.
Oh,
You know
oh,
what I'm talking
oh
about?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
opposite day.
No, they might get bought out too.
Oh, dude, I'm not sure if you could buy it locally. I don't think so. But it's definitely. I wish I could have brought. I wish I would have brought the jalapeno beer salt because it's not too much jalapeno
Hmm.
e,
Yeah,
right?
you don't want too much.
Yeah, like you don't want to be eating a slab of fajitas. You know what I mean? Or some nachos or something like that. You're not gonna pour this stuff on nachos, but you get like that spicy little hint
Hmm.
of kick, and you're like, oh shit,
No,
you know,
there's not too much.
this isn't regular beer salt.
I'm gonna have to buy. You're gonna have to give me that website so I can
Like it
get it.
makes you be like, what is this?
What is this? It's magic I'm tasting.
Like as soon as you
What
open it, you're
wizard
like,
made this?
oh wow. You know what I mean? That's the first word. That should be like hashtag Texas beer salt, hashtag, oh wow.
Yeah,
Right?
that's a
Al,
good one.
hey, guys, don't steal it.
Copyrighted.
There's to you all, Texas beer salt.
Absolutely.
Bandera, Texas.
That's really good. Oh, Bandera.
Moving along, man. We've been going 51 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. Events. Let's talk about the event. We spoke about going through Floyd's,
Hmm.
immediately turning around, checking out the event.
Yeah.
When I go park at the event,
Hmm.
what do what do I see?
So
What are my first?
so there's three different So the park is divided basically into. So there's one entryway that's on the backside of it where it's just pure just grass to park in, and you have a little walk bridge over. You can fit tons of cars. People park parking lots. People park in the actual parking lot for the uh park. Excuse me. And so I mean, there's plenty of parking. You go up there, you're going to see a stage, a pavilion. You're going to see a stage with bands. You're going to see a wrestling ring with wrestlers. You're going to see a cornhole tournament going on. You're going
Oh
to see
yeah,
a bunch of. So we have it to where all the barbecue teams are all around the very outer edge. So you're driving, all you see is smoke and teams.
yeah.
And you can. I don't care if you got the recycle button on that vehicle. You're going to smell the barbecue. You're going to
Oh
want to
yeah,
stop real quick,
yeah.
right? And then you have the vendors in the middle, and we have rock climbing towers and stuff
Oh
for
wow, for the
kids and
kids,
stuff. Yeah.
jumpy houses and all that stuff.
Ah, man, we used to do jump houses. The parents just let them just do whatever.
Yeah,
We had to just kill that because no one wanted to watch them.
yeah.
Like they'd be like, "Your kids would be out of control." Well, that's not my problem. You're in
They leave
charge.
their shoes on.
So I just push the stop button. Like, no,
Yeah.
no,
Guess what?
no,
I could take it away.
That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we sell barbecue and then vendors and beer and stuff, and so it's a dang good time.
Do you have like security and stuff?
We do. We
Really?
have officers there, and we also have our own detailed security guys that walk around, make sure there's no one breaking into
Yeah.
car, which has never really happened. But there's always something,
Yeah, you don't want
You
it
got to
to
watch
happen.
you
You know?
got the Drongo over there being belligerent because we didn't fill his beer. The beer's a little too foamy.
Oh
You get
yeah.
that, and you're like, all right, get the cops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But overall,
You're
it's
out of here.
get out of here.
Yeah.
One time we did have a homeless guy just start walking up with his own beer, and
Anybody could go in.
yeah,
This isn't a gated
no,
event.
and that's the thing is people are like, well, we should charge. I said, no, it needs to be just straight up for you to walk in. Just
Oh,
experience it. If you don't like it, you can walk out and be done. You don't have to worry about
yeah.
paying. You just walk in and it's a good time.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
This isn't like the Buccaneer.
Nah, we ain't got no, it's nothing like that.
Yeah, this is way better than that.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the Buccaneer's gated, man.
Oh, yeah.
You ever been to the Buccaneer?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you ever been on that one that spins around so fast
No,
that everybody just
no. I
goes up
watched a
on?
show when I was younger about how some kid threw up and it gone everyone. I said, never. I'll never do it
Dude, that's
because then I'll throw up and it'll just be a mess
that's
after.
risky business. You know,
It is.
because who is coordinating that event? I mean, I get
They
it.
have the Buck Days. They have their own group.
No, I know.
Oh,
But who's putting them roller coasters together?
oh well, I forget who they use.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Guys, if you go to a Battlin BBQ event, the dude that is coordinating it is this guy right here.
And I'm having trouble putting a beer in my koozie.
And anybody can contact you.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Like there is nothing secret about you.
Nah,
Like if you go to Facebook, Battlin BBQ, message,
yeah, go
you're
straight.
gonna get somebody.
Yeah,
Somebody's gonna message
it'll
you
be
back.
me.
It ain't gonna be a robot
Nah,
messaging
it
you
goes
back.
straight to me.
It's gonna be like, hey, Battlin BBQ, I want to help.
Yeah,
Hey, well, guess what? What's your phone number
yeah.
or what's your
It's on the
email?
website, man.
Or, yeah.
It's. I get calls from random people and I have to just go, well, who is this? Oh yeah. Oh, you're Battlin Barb. Yeah, yeah. I'm Brian. Sorry about that. So you don't know who's calling you. I have work calls, family
Oh
calls,
yeah.
friend calls, and then
Yeah.
random calls. I got email. We have yeah, everything goes through email, goes to the website,
Right.
but everything goes through me in a sense. There's always people in the background that can help me if need
Yeah.
be. But yeah, I get so basically all contact goes straight to me. And it's not a doesn't go to someone that's just doesn't care about their job.
Right.
It goes through me and we're one of my board members.
Yeah.
So the phone number, their actual location is my address, all
Oh.
that stuff. So
Yeah. So it's something. I want to say it's like local.
I had
You know what I mean?
real
But
quick, guy, I had a guy knock on my door about a year ago.
oh, I bet you your
And
neighbors are all involved,
no,
right? No.
I had a guy knock on my door and ask me, did the barbecue place burn down? Because I was like, no, man, we're a nonprofit. He didn't read the he
Oh,
saw the barbecue, went to my house and actually knocked on my
yeah. He
door.
was about to order
He was
something.
like, "You still barbecue in your backyard, bro?"
Yeah.
I mean, I saw the pit. I'm like, "No, man,
Uh
you
huh.
got it."
Also, you got your own pit.
Oh yeah, we do competitions ourselves.
You all compete
We
as
have a
well.
team. Yeah, we got a team
What
for
is your
us.
team called? Battlin BBQ.
Yeah, we used
Okay.
to be the Pinche Gringos.
Uh oh. Y'all lost.
Yeah, yeah, we were a loved team. We were just a little hectic, but since Battlin Barbecue came around, we changed it. To
Uh-huh.
actually Battlin Barbecues. So we'll do like local ones. We'll go to we've gone like to the Valley a few times and. We do decent,
Yeah.
may not be the best,
To get the
but
name
like I
out.
tell us, like, man, these events are so much fun. Even like if you don't, if you're in with your top 20 or whatever, it's such a great experience. It's amazing.
Yeah. The you don't have to be a pro
No,
to join
we're
these
not a
events.
pro. No,
No, but
no,
just to
no.
let's say the barbecue
hmm
competition.
Yeah, you don't have to be in part. You don't have to be in part of an organization like
But you do got pros there.
there's some teams that are events that are amazing. I
Yeah.
mean, don't get me wrong. If you get top 5, you'd be lucky. I had a guy one time, he hardly cooks at all. He got second place in
Oh wow.
chicken and fifth place in ribs.
Yeah.
And he was like, holy crap. He's like, how did this happen? I'm like, oh, you did something good. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna keep doing this forever. And I was like, yeah, I bet you are.
Yeah, right.
you
Hell yeah.
you done won about $1,500 just today.
Man, when I do my brisket,
Mm-hmm.
not now,
Are
not
you gonna
anymore.
are you gonna ask me about the fat side up, fat side down?
No,
Okay.
but because not now,
Mm.
because now I just plug my barbecue in, right? But when I used to not plug it in, and I used to have to put like those black things, you have to light them on. You have to spray like some sort of.
You talking about charcoal?
Yeah, there. Yeah,
You're
that.
kid
Yeah, yeah,
you did
yeah,
not
that.
just say that. It smells like lighter fluid in here.
You have to spray all that igniter. Spray a little bit of igniter
Uh,
stuff on there,
yeah.
and they get all red and stuff. You
Yeah,
know
it
what I
gets
mean?
hot
You
and
know,
there's
like
something. Yeah,
yeah, those prehistoric metal.
yeah. So you got a pellet smoker.
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Okay.
Right. But when I did it, dude, I would have to babysit that thing.
You have to. No, you
You know
have
what I
babies
mean?
at the fire.
My
Absolutely.
wife would get pissed off because I'd be in and out of the house, and I'd be smelling the whole house up. And I'd be like, dude, it went down 10 degrees.
hmm No big deal.
It's not gonna be good anymore. I got to start all over.
Next thing you know, it's 25. Then you're screwed because
Oh
you got to
yeah,
pick it up.
yeah.
I had one time, of course, we always drink and stuff, and my
Oh
buddies, and
yeah,
they always make fun of me because we had one time I was like really paying attention to the fire. Then about 30 minutes of drinking and stuff. They're like, "Hey, so what's your temp at?" I was like, It should be 270 right now. They're like, what's at 430? I was like, oh. They're like, yeah. So they always make fun of me. So,
Yeah.
hey, we're going to have to brisket. You want to come by? They're like, so can you keep it cool about 450, 475 this
Yeah.
time? Yeah, you got to watch that
Oh
thing.
yeah.
You got to pay attention.
Have
Tell
you
us
ever had a
fuckers.
team that shows up and they got all this badass setup and they got this expensive barbecue pit and they
Yes. And
go
then
and they
we
light it up and
screw it.
you
Yes.
cruise up and you're like,
It's
hey,
a full-fledged fire.
yeah, what's up, guys? And you're like, oh yeah, they act all real barbecuey.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you go the next,
Everything's awful.
yeah, they don't even have meat in there because they forgot
I
to
had
put meat.
a team that a company I worked for, a team went in, they just grabbed guys. Chris Constante.
Oh, I know, Chris.
You know
Yeah,
Chris? Okay, so it was Chris, Brian Simmons,
I know Brian
and
too.
you had Robert Griggs and
Oh, I know Robert
Joe
as well.
Lopez. And
Oh,
they
I
had
know Joe Lopez too.
yeah, you know Joe
Man, I
Lo?
know all
You
these
know J
guys.
Lo.
Yeah, J Lo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You call him Dancing Bear. I'll tell you the story after we're done with
real
this.
cool dude.
Yeah.
He always puts a tejano or a cumbia beat
Oh,
on his story on
he
Instagram.
always does.
Oh
So
yeah,
they did this. So they told Griggs like, "Hey, we're gonna take a nap. Just make sure the fire's good." Well, all he knew, he was like, he just started throwing wood in there. He thought he was gonna supposed to get as hot as he could. So it's like a furnace of 700
yeah.
degrees,
I
and
saw that. I
everything's
saw
just
that coming.
un fuego. Oh, and he was like, I did maintain the fire.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, you're supposed to maintain. He's like, well, I don't know.
yeah.
Like, so everything was just,
Oh, Robert Griggs is a survivalist.
oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
oh, he's hardcore
If you are,
sharpshooter.
oh yeah, dude, for sure, he loves that. But if you are stranded anywhere and you have Robert Griggs on your team,
You're gonna live.
oh, I guarantee it, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna live.
You're gonna have fire, dude.
Hmm.
You'll be in the rainforest and you're gonna have a fire, dude.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, I've seen that man shoot from behind his head using a mirror, 20 yards, shoot a beer can off a post in one try.
Oh wow,
Swear to God. I was like, I'm done.
yeah,
I can't shoot with you anymore. You're freaking me out.
that's
Then
Discovery
he told
Channel
me
stuff.
I held a gun like Charlie's Angels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like. He's married now,
Oh yeah,
man,
he
dude.
is.
He's a great dude.
He's got like
Great group of guys, man.
mm,
Brian Simmons and
I think they're supposed to enter this
Lopez.
year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they contacted me
What is
the other
their
day.
team called?
They haven't decided yet.
Oh, maybe it might be called Spool Life Live.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Then they'll definitely win.
They got a fighting chance.
It's gonna be spicy though.
J Lo knows
The
how to be
brisket's
spicy.
gonna. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
The brisket's got to be spicy.
I'll tell you one thing, man. While they were cooking, nothing but the Hano, and
Oh,
dude,
dude,
he
is,
dancing bear was just dancing.
is there anything else?
I was all no, I
Uh,
love Tejano. I don't know
yeah.
what the hell's going on. Me and my friends listen to this 98.3, like, 98.3, la
Oh, there you
mejor.
go.
I don't know if it's on, but it's amazing. We don't know
Yeah,
what the hell's going
you
on.
sound like one of them lawyers
Boom,
going down
boom, boom, boom. Cinco, cinco,
70.
cinco.
Yeah.
Cinco, cinco, cero, cinco.
Let's talk a little bit about current events
Mm,
before we're about done here because everybody's looking at me like, hey, I need to get up there and
do some shopping.
yeah, I think
Get the hell out of my way.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like that shirt, damn it.
We are fishing license season.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody's got to buy their fishing license today.
Bugs me.
I think some people do it like year to date or something like that, and
Yeah,
you don't have to, or
but it's all cut off at cutoff day. It's
yeah,
just a
yeah,
pain
you
in the
definitely
ass.
got to buy a fishing license, and they're not cheap.
No.
They keep going up every year. I'm not sure. I haven't even attempted to buy mine. I need to, but yeah, don't forget to go buy your fishing license. Everybody right now is in it. Guess what? I want to go catch 5 trout.
What is the fine? Do you remember what the fine is? It's up there, right?
Sometimes I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a fishing license.
I'm a rebel.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you. I've done it.
I
And
don't know what the
what
fine
we
is. I
know
think
what
they're like
pisses people
60
off
bucks.
is if you go on a boat and they all have license and you don't, and something happens, and it's your ass. They're like, they'll be pissed. So
Oh, really?
all my friends like, I'll go because I used to have a boat. And I wasn't very good at knowing where to go because
Right.
they would fish on the water for years. I've just, pity about it here and there. Make sure you have your license because the last thing I need is game up my
Oh, yeah.
ass because then we're all in trouble.
Yeah.
So don't you dare.
Man, so if one person doesn't have a license, everybody's in trouble. If you're on a
You're in
guided trip.
trouble, but it's like they're going to look further into, did you have any beers on the boat?
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, you don't make them stop and wander.
Yeah.
Just let it be. We all got our license, good to go. You don't want to. You don't want them to stay. Per se.
Tell you what, dude. When I see the game warden, I'm going the other way,
I don't
buddy.
like it.
No, dude.
Mm-mm.
He's gonna stop you. If you are able to see him, he's already seen you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He knows you're there. You know what I mean?
Oh, I do.
Yeah. But when's your next event?
October 21st.
Ingleside,
Coming up in Ingleside. Yeah.
right? Same format, barbecue competition.
Yes, sir.
Get your entries in.
Mm-hmm.
Where can the people that compete enter?
So there's two places. So we are our website is battlinbbq.org, right? You can go there, just click barbecue competition, sign up right there. Takes like 2 minutes. Or you can do the CBA website, which is the Championship Barbecue Alliance, which is
Oh, wow.
who we're under. They actually do the judging and format and all that stuff, so you can do it there also. We're on Facebook, but yeah, basically everything is basically goes to our website. And man, it's 2 minutes, and it also has the rules. It shows you where the park is. It shows you where we have
Okay.
people, all the teams, gives contact, all the stuff you need is right there. Right there. It has our sponsors, has board members' names, the kids that we're sponsoring now, the kids we sponsored in the past. If you want to donate, there's donation there. If you want to be a sponsor, you can click and be a sponsor. It tells you who the current sponsor is, or if it says apply to be a sponsor, it tells you gold, silver, platinum, this is what it costs,
Okay.
this is what you get. So any question that cannot be answered, you can click that contact us and you can say email or call. So you're calling me or you're emailing me.
Right.
But it's going to go through and I will make sure I get an answer for you ASAP. I
So
don't.
donating,
Mhm.
just donating. You know
Yeah.
what, man? Dude, I've been cooking barbecue my whole life,
Mhm.
and I don't even like it. You know what I mean? I don't even want to be in the competition, but
You want to be part of it.
I want to help.
Yeah.
Is that possible too?
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, the big thing about helping is just going.
Yeah.
Is that's why it's free. Is the going is the people. The city sees it. The people see it. It's the people always do this raise awareness, and I get it. But it's the people that come out to the events that just show up, buy a few things,
Right.
just show your support because that's one of the biggest things that we get, and we've seen so many people come up that it amazes us, thousands. It's crazy.
Mhm.
And the first time I think we had like 300 people,
Yeah.
show up, and that's the biggest part. You can either donate, just show up, just
Yeah.
show up. It's free. Just come on to Kentucky,
Have a
come on
good
to
time.
Ingleside, have a good time and then it's buy a couple beers, listen to some great music,
Yeah.
and then you're ready to go. Go on,
Maybe
go,
jump in the wrestling ring.
man. I can make that happen. I know
Right.
the guy.
Man, dude, I went to a wrestling match. I want to say it was called the Elite Wrestling Match
The Corpus.
in Robstown
Oh right,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
Richard Borchard,
Okay,
and I wanted to jump in there. My wife was like, "Man, you'd be a good one."
it would be interesting.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But I don't think they're ready for something like that.
They're not ready for you.
Yeah, I think wrestling is I think they already picked the winners, right?
Yeah,
And I would be like, they'd probably say like, "Hey, Ram, you got to lose this weekend."
and you're gonna say,
And I'd be like, "Okay, cool, yeah."
and just not.
Yeah. You know, I
I would do the same.
I'd be like in the middle of the ring and and everybody would be cheering me on and stuff and I'd be like, "Dude,
No, I'm pumped.
I can't lose today, guys."
I'm gonna beat Kansas City Carl over here. Ain't nothing
Yeah.
you can do about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta roll with the punches.
Pull her by the hair. Pull her by the hair. You know? But man, dude, I'm excited about it. October, not too hot.
It's we had one in July and I had all my board members and volunteers go. That was great, but please God, if you do it again in the July, we will not help you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I totally get it. This is miserable.
Yeah.
October's right, perfect. You had the rain a little bit after October, so things get cool.
Right.
Oh, it's perfect, dude. It's maybe 80 degrees. I've never had a hot October 24th.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure.
It's good stuff.
Hell of an event. If we need to find you on Facebook, what is it called?
Battlin BBQ.
Instagram,
Battlin BBQ.
TikToker,
Don't know about that. I'm not good.
Snapchatter.
I don't know anything about
No,
that.
no.
I remember we're 40, dude. Thanks for bringing that out.
Right.
You make me look bad. Class
The
of one?
huh?
Oh one?
Yeah. Dude. How many years ago was that,
20? Oh, 22.
bro?
Miserable.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to your reunions,
Yeah.
class reunions?
10-year, 20-year.
I've yet to be. They're gonna get mad at me, but I've yet to go to a single one
Why?
of my class
That
reunions.
then you don't have the heart.
That's true, man.
You need the I know you bleed red per se, but I mean, was it
Hey,
red and white? Was it red and white?
red and white, dude.
You gotta
Watch out,
you
man.
gotta step up.
I guarantee you, when we played Ingleside in '01, y'all were watching out.
I couldn't remember.
No,
No.
yeah, that was a long time ago.
Dude, 22 years ago, I could barely. I just know that we wore like Hilfiger and shit.
Oh yeah, Massimo, K Swiss.
Oh,
You
you're
know,
killing me.
everybody had the polo boots
Oh,
on.
bro. Oh, the sandals, the leather sandals that weighed like 14 pounds.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
man, everybody made fun of me, dude. When I had when I had the polo boots, first year they came out, day
Uh-huh.
one, I went and bought them.
Uh-huh.
I didn't go buy them. My parents went and bought them for
Yeah.
me. Everybody made fun of me.
Why? They were
I ain't
jealous?
wearing water boots.
Oh, they're jelly.
Yeah.
I bet your feet sweat a lot,
Then the
though.
next year they were on sale.
Everybody got
had
it. And then you're like, nah, I need to do something
'em.
different.
Yeah, nobody was making fun of anybody. You know?
It happens.
Hey, dude, it's a big deal, man.
Oh, yeah.
Going to school.
Oh, yeah. You got to have the right everything. Oh, the pants, dude.
Yeah.
I remember shit back in the day. Was it Chinkos were cool?
Jinkos too.
And these people like the huge. What was it like? It was like an 18-inch wide band leg.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, they probably iron their clothes at least the first week.
Mm-hmm.
And
After
then,
that, it's all shit.
yeah. After the first week, like you're in last year's clothes.
But in Ingletucky, it came to where like it was so everyone just started wearing wife beaters.
Oh,
No
yeah.
one cared anymore. We're like
Yeah.
done. No, bleach your hair blonde like Eminem, wear a wife beater,
Yeah. Yeah.
and go to school. And
Hey,
that's what we
shout
did.
out to speaking of Inglatucky, shout out to Brandon Hernandez.
Oh,
there.
Brandon, that's my boy.
Battlin as well.
Yeah, man, I hear he's doing pretty well.
Yeah, he's doing super well.
Good.
Battling cancer as well.
Mm-hmm.
And spoke to him this morning.
Did you?
Yeah, he's doing good, man.
Good, that's great to
Shout
hear.
out to Brandon Hernandez.
That guy's not that ain't a man to give up. I'll tell you. He just tells everyone I'm doing just fine. I'll be just fine.
Yeah.
He's got a yep. He's a good dude.
It's a weird thing to say, and I hope I'm saying it right. Because I've already had 2 Carbucks.
I've had 4
And y'all already know how I get when I have 2.
emotional.
If there was anybody, man, in this world, this is gonna sound super, super bad, but it's not.
Okay.
It's supposed to be good.
Mhm.
If there's anybody in this world that I would see going through something like that, it would be Brandon.
Mm.
But not in that mean kind of way.
No,
But in a like,
it's in a positive.
yeah, like I don't give up kind of
If there's
way.
anyone that could sustain it and deal with it,
Yeah,
that
dude.
man.
Because that dude
Yeah, he's,
is full blown. This does not affect me.
I've known him since I was a kid, and he learned it from his dad.
Yeah.
And his dude, it's straightforward, positive, or nothing.
Yeah.
It's how he's brought up, and that's how he works.
Yeah.
He's a
Great dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to him and shout out to whoever else is battling right now.
absolutely.
You do not fight alone.
Nope. Never.
Right. You have Battlin BBQ to help out
Right.
when they can. And you have everybody else. You have us here.
Also,
Jump into the
I want to say real
jump
quick,
into the DMs. Go for it.
if you have you going with cancer, people, families, fill out the reach out to us, and you may not be picked as a sponsor per se, but we do have connections with other organizations that could help you out
Okay.
one way or another. There's organizations that help out, for travel, that's for rooms. So if we'll do our best to help. So just don't feel like you can't just ask us for anything. 'Cause we'll do what we can. If we
Right.
can't help, we can't. But
Yeah.
We'll give it our damnedest. I promise
It's
you that
not
much.
just no, sorry.
No,
It doesn't stop there.
no, it doesn't. And I've had people like my daughter's 26, has 2 kids. Can you help her? I'm like, I can't get it's children battling. I really can't
Dude.
catch it. I was like, but I can get you in touch with someone that could help you if you
Right.
tell me more about your situation.
Yeah.
And they just kind of ghosted me.
Oh, really?
But I mean, that's the way it is.
It's tough.
But yeah, it does stuff.
You know they're in a tough situation, and
Just looking for and grabbing for anything, any type of
yeah,
help, and I get it.
yeah,
I'd be a nightmare.
dude. I would be. I don't know. I couldn't even imagine.
Mm-mm, I
You
can't.
know, I can't. It's been a hell of a show. Dude.
And I'm think empty.
Yeah, I'm pretty empty. Right? I've been eyeing those ones up there
You
that
got
I
that
said not to
wild.
touch.
Do you still have that
Right?
wild card in there?
Yeah, no, I don't. No, it was up here. Yeah, the wire card was up
Oh,
here.
there you go.
It's been a hell of a show. Cruising to Facebook, Battlin BBQ, Facebook, Battlin BBQ, Instagram. If you want to help, if you need help, if you want to help, give them a shout. Guys.
Absolutely. And thank you for having me on here. I do appreciate it, my brother.
It's been a hell of a show.
Yeah, it's been a great show.
We look forward to October. We'll be there for sure.
Better.
Hope I'm a judge.
Bro, I'll let you know when I start it out so you can just pop
Yeah,
in there.
I want to be a brisket judge.
You sign up. I'll help you out, bro.
Yeah,
Just
hell
because, just because we're like this. You know somebody.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty much part of Batlin
You
Barbecue,
mean yeah, you are.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there a vice president?
Yeah.
Oh, man, what else? What else is there?
You could be our
No, I want to be like an undercover security.
you could be our fishing team head.
Oh,
Fishing
that's a
team.
good idea.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah, we
Because I
could
can't fish for damn, but I need
Yeah,
someone
I
that
mean, I
can.
can't either. I can't either. Maybe now that they give,
We'll put you on secret
may-
security status.
maybe now that they give us our 5 back. I'm just kidding, guys. Y'all have a hell of a weekend. Be safe. Go outside. Right. I want to give a shout out to our headline sponsors one more time. Roy's Bait and Tackle, of course. Sarge Custom Rods, Forever Last Gear, Sims Fishing Gear, JRZ Lures, Z Pro Lithium, Stinky Pants Fishing, Coke Law Firm, Cito Corpus Christi, and Carbog Brewery.
Dude. Yeah.
Tasty stuff.
Hey, all those sponsors, awesome sponsors. Good to have them because you can't do it without them.
I don't think I would.
Can't.
There's no way.
Mm-mm.
It's impossible. Dude.
It really is impossible.
Yeah. To have such a impact, right? I mean, you want to do something. It's kind of like what you did. You know, I want to do something. I want to impact. You know, I just don't want to just do it. No offense to the guys the other people that are doing it, podcast and stuff, but I want to be different. You know what I mean? I want to do it. I want to. You know, we donate stuff ourselves, right?
Yeah.
School
I've
supplies
seen that.
and we took some kid Christmas shopping.
Really?
Right. Last year, we're gonna do it this year again. Just want to give back, man. This is the only way I could think of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, and if there's one more thing, if there's anyone that like a captain or anyone that knows stuff, if we're looking for donations for our raffle items,
Okay.
if someone wants to donate like a fishing trip, I know it's a lot to ask for.
Yeah.
And Ivy League is actually doing one of ours already, but it's always good to have two rather than one because
Right.
all raffles make a lot of money for these families. Or sell a bunch of barbecue pits that are custom made. But if y'all can help, if you know someone, contact me.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's do this.
Guys, it's been a hell of a show. The next flyer show will be out, I want to say in a couple weeks or maybe even this week. I have to look at my schedule. It's just so busy.
You need a secretary.
Yeah, I do, man.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a great